Yo, what is up, y'all? It's your boy Real here, and today I'm gonna show y'all how I made this beat similar to the style of Lord of Chaos from Ken Carson's album More Chaos. I just did a video where I broke down a beat that was made in the style of Psycho from More Chaos. Y'all go check it out if you haven't. At the time we're recording this, y'all, we's at the big 790 subs. We're 10 away from 800. Appreciate you all so much for the love. Like, sub, comment, share around if you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything. Yeah, with that said, we're gonna get right into the video. You know, no long intro this time. I'm just gonna get right into it. So yeah, I'll catch y'all. Alright, y'all, so to start off this video, I just want to say things are gonna look a little different from my normal ones. I don't got the best laptop. We're gonna have to window capture FL this time, so if some menus don't pop up, sorry. But yeah, we're gonna just do the best that we can. But starting off, we got the intro section. I arranged this just like Lord of Chaos. Watch some remakes, listen to the beat, listen to the song, got an idea of what I wanted to go for. So the intro starts off super synth heavy, so have a whole lot of synths here. So to start off with, we got the spooky lead in Zenology. So I exported this as a one shot with these exact settings. If you want, you could quick just overview of what I have, you know, copy it as best you can. I don't know if I changed anything, I high-key can't remember. But yeah, I exported this as a one shot. So this is what we got right over here. I just have the loop points on, normalize the audio so it's louder. Hold is all the way up, attack and delay down, decay just up a tiny bit, 13%, sustain, release. I just had it to where it sounded nice. Right here we have mono selected, and then we have the slide turned up, had it tuned to D#6 because that was the note that I exported it at. And yeah, this is the pattern that we have going on right here. I just thought it added on nicely to like kind of the interesting, spooky-ish, evil-ish like type vibe in Lord of Chaos. So yeah, I got this pattern playing here. We got some EQ going, just rolling off a lot of the low end, and then we got some reverb going here as well. Settings right over there. But yeah, this is what the spooky lead sounds like by itself. You know, if you don't have the spooky lead, you could kind of go for some kind of like sine lead type of sound. So yeah, that's what the spooky lead sounds like. So moving on, we're in Zenology once again. We got the soft square lead. Over here, of course, square lead sound, you know, any kind of thing, Vital, Serum, any plugin that you have. I just chose this because it has like a little bit of a reverberated sound, kind of goes a little bit left to rightish. On top of that, it just doesn't sound too up in your face. So yeah, this is what we got right over here for this soft square lead pattern. Purpose of this is really just to kind of help put more oomph into the little part that we had right here with the spooky lead. So yep, that's what that's doing right here. Moving on in Zenology again, we got the sine voice lead one. Right here, I was mainly trying to go for that kind of like alarm, but that's inside of Lord of Chaos. So I just wanted to go for something that's just kind of up in your face a little bit too. So we got some EQ going on here, taking off a lot of the EQ, well, frequencies around the presence area, the high mids and all that stuff. And yeah, I just have to wobble up, distort, and digital are still on just because I still wanted like a little bit of that crunchy feeling. And I got the space and magnetic up, you know, settings are as they are right there, obviously. But yeah, then I have some reverb added alongside as well. But yeah, here's what we got for the voice lead. But yeah, that's what we got for the voice lead right there. So moving on once again, right here, there's also in the intro when the 808 started playing a saw type bass. I think it might be layered with a sine wave in there as well. I just went to Zenology because I already had Zenology open before, so I was like, I'm just gonna look for like a saw bass, and I found this one. I liked it a lot. So yeah, all the way down here, that's what we got playing. We got some EQ going on, taking off a lot of the highs, so the extra tone made from the preset wasn't as like noticeable, and we're boosting the lows up a lot, also boosting this frequency just a tad bit, you know, just what I thought sounded good. But yeah, that's what we got right here for this little bass part. Going on forward, we're in Purity now. We got the Chew plus 32 lead. I used to use this lead a lot, so I just remembered the sound of it while making this, and I was like, what if I layered this kind of alongside what the bass is doing? Now I just kind of thought like it would just help the sound a little bit. So yeah, we got that. We got some reverb going on, and yes, just super simple pattern all the way back up here. This is what we got. This is what it sounds like. And as for the intro, that is everything that we got. So moving forward, I literally, as I said, follow the arrangement of Lord of Chaos. So everything else stays the exact same. Only part here that's different is whenever the drums come in, we have this kind of like
distorted square lead.
So here in Zenology again, I have this simple square lead almost on every single quarter beat here. Have a lot of effects, so I was trying to get something decent. So I got some EQ going on, rolling out some lows, just a little bit of the high end brought out. We got a little bit of a bit crusher using the D Blue crusher. We got a little bit of a transient shaper, nothing insane, just like I don't know, I just wanted to use it to see if it would do anything. And I got some reverb. I just didn't want it to be as up in your face, and I wanted it to be like a little separated. So yeah, those are all the effects that I got right there. This is what this part sounds like right here. And yeah, that's what that sounds like. Kind of follows that like little type of pulsating like lead type sound that's in there. So moving on, only thing we got to cover from here are just the drums, and everything else is really just arrangement based. Whenever I'm not playing, you know, the 808, we're basically just playing the intro party right here again. After 4 bars of this, I have this like little synth voice lead play again, where whenever the drums first come in, it's muted. Drums stay the same for the entirety of the time that's in the beat. But yeah, as for the 808 portion, we're gonna just move on. Had this 808 deconstructed kit for Lord Chaos. This is the Lord of Chaos 808. Got this boosted up by 10%. Soft clipper, of course, on the master. And yeah, on track number 9, I put an EQ. I didn't do anything with it, so that's news to me too. So as for the 808 pattern, we just have something super simple playing here. Super simple pattern, really nice 808 sound. I really love the tone of it. Moving on, hi-hats. I just kept it super simple as per usual with these beats. I feel like I always make the hi-hats for these beats super simple. I'm not even too much of a overcomplicating hi-hats type of dude, but yeah, this is literally just like a one step. We got some EQ going on, taking off a little bit of the high mids. This is what the hi-hats sound like by themselves. And as per usual, we stop it early because y'all already know what it's gonna sound like. Final thing that we got here is a clap. That is quite literally everything. I'm just going to play this part. We're gonna play it once again right here at 25 whenever the synth lead comes back in. But this is what we got. And yeah, the beat is literally as simple to put together as that. But yeah, as for the full beat, as per usual, I fully arranged this. I showed you how to make it. So full beat's gonna be at the end of the video. Guys, this is the outro, if you didn't notice already. If at any moment though you enjoyed, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share it around. Once again, we're at 790. Appreciate if you stick around and all that stuff. At the very end of the video, if you're done watching, when listening to the beat, 2 videos on the side. I know I'm flipped around, but I think I'm pointing the right direction. That y'all should check out for sure on the end cards. But yeah, with all that said, y'all take care. It's your boy Real. Bye.
David, turn that shit on.